So they're trying to open up Beijing's tourism. Because I work for travel agency, and I was issued a permit as like a daily trip tour guide. So I can so it's bilingual tour guide for sitting day trip. You can get job anywhere instantly. Just zero investment. You yourself the tour guide. I was licensed. 那么是 they try to reopen Beijing to international tourists. They discussing the city's history. That remind me when I went through my paperwork, and I saw saw Romania. I passed through Romania when I was racing back this way because the kid was put in a grandmother. 98 summer vacations at Dao Elementary. But when I come back, they refused to return. And so I had to, the famous rental car story behind our street, in our apartment. And for some reason, I don't have a credit card. I don't know how to use credit card. So I couldn't rent a car. And the ex-husband moved out, like the movie, Andrew Hobben movie, emptied, and the car was not at home. Also, so so I was in the middle of trying to figure out, did I pass through, because Prague opened that year, and the book I carried was Rick Steves' Backdoor Europe. And then about 3 years later, when I come back from California visiting, from shelter, Tacoma Hilltop, I was scared because I don't feel connection with Joe. Joe was the meal site manager. Is from Sacramento, California. It's a native. He's a pure native. So I don't feel a connection. So the guy volunteers. It's a black guy with a white girl, and then another white man said, "You can donate something out of your trunk," because I was licensed from California anyway. They say in case you have to go back to China as a souvenir. But then he suggested, this man say, "Yeah, and I'm not afraid of anything, and I've been to jail." And then other people say, "But are you on parole?" So that's the new vocabulary. Oh, parole. But they say, "Are you just released or you're on parole?" Which means you still have to watch your behavior. He's like, "I'm not afraid of anything." So he demanded me to take my trunk and give some things to the two volunteers. So, and he said books, jewelry, and cell phone. And that time the cell phone was still a big one. So this help with the detail. The cell phone was still a big one. I say with my ex, of course, not paying for the monthly service. Plus, I heard the phone becomes smaller. So I said I can donate this to you, and they accept it. And the travel book, give it to them, and they accept it. And they said, that's why I don't remember East Coast. And then there's a souvenir when Sting come here concert, and there's a souvenir from the concert, and they took those. So that's how I got mad. So there's no more. So that time loss is 2001 autumn. 2001 autumn.